I came in for a food bank voucher, with a food bank voucher, because me and my husband both worked and he had an accident at work, and then we had to go on ESA, is it called? So we had to go on ESA, and then the time to actually be put on ESA from not working and having your last wage slip was 5-6 weeks, so we had no money for that time, and you can only ask to borrow off family and friends for so much, and then they start, you know, it's like, oh, I haven't got much, but I'll help you out, and then you feel guilty for asking because you wouldn't ask otherwise. So I found it easy just to ask for the food instead, you know, if you got some food. So I went back the what do they call it, DWP, went back there and asked them if they could help, and they said no, you've just got to wait for your first lot of money to come through. And then someone said, oh, go and get a food bank voucher. I said, well, where'd you get them from? They said, how do I know? I'm like, well, if you don't know, how do I know? Weren't very helpful in the job centre. I was devastated. I cried. All I'd done was cry all day. I was like, what are we going to do? And yeah, he's laid up in hospital with a dislocated, fractured ankle, waiting for it to be operated on. And my head's gone west, and I'm thinking, oh, I can't pay me rent, I can't pay my council tax, I'm going to end up going to court with my council tax. I'm just thinking of the bigger picture, and I'm like, oh, I can't pay anything. But yeah, and then you ring up and you have your half-an-hour phone call. They send you all the paperwork out, and they didn't add me on the paperwork. They had Steve down as a single man, so then we had to send it all back off, and then that took longer as well. But it's not a good feeling when you realise you've got to go back onto benefits. It's not when you're used to a regular income, and you know you can set your budget and you've got all your direct debits going out, and then you've got your little not a savings account, a current account. You know what you've got left over out your wages is what you can spend on food, and that's how we do it. And then you've got no income. That's it, just no income, because he was self-employed. So as soon as he fell off that ladder, that was it, no money. I've actually got myself a job here with Jo, the caretaker. She's gone on maternity leave, so I've got her job until she comes back.